Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to chapter 3.1 on the monthly Cavalier EQ multi-vers-onlality. Today the quest is all about your mutant champions. So bring in mutant champions that have regen on them or that have prowess on them, or champions with a multi-hit special attack work really well here, because every time you use a special attack there is a chance that you will get a regen, and whenever there's a regen or a passive that is procced on the attacker, you get a fury increasing your damage by 70%. And you can stack 5 of those furies and you can have your damage up to 350% with the node Relentless Mutation. The second node is going to be Healing Factor, that will help you proc a regen on the attacker whenever you use a special attack, and if the attacker has a prowess on them, then the chance to proc that regen is increased to 70% instead of 30%. So champions with multi-hit specials like APOC work really well here, or somebody like Bishop work really well here. You can also use like SP1s from Cable, so these kind of champions work amazing here. There are total 6 parts on this quest. We're going to do the first one, that is going to be the easy part. The only tough fight will be the last defender Terex, so we will go through him also in detail. So before we jump into the easy part walkthrough, guys, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and turn on those post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot, and if you want, also consider joining the channel as a member. That will help me support my channel even further, and I can go into having a streaming setup and bring you more content. Now the first fight is going to be against the Spider-Man. I'm just gonna use an APOC. I just pulled him recently, so he's not leveled up, but it works really great. I have an SP1 ready. I will throw an SP1 and you will notice that as soon as I throw it, there is a regen proc, and because of that regen there is also a fury proc on me. So I've got 3 furies from that SP1 that increased my damage by 70% for each, and now I am hitting really hard into Spider-Man. So yeah, you can do the same with champions like Bishop and as well as Cable, because both of them have specials that have multi attacks on them, and there's more chance of proccing the regen within that. And yes guys, that's about it. You can do the same with Wolverine and X-23, and also Old Man Logan. All have regen built in them, so whenever they will proc, even during a special attack, you will get furies on you, and you can use them to increase your attack and kill them off the defenders very fast. And that's about it guys for the path. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. It's an easy path, so you can go through the walkthrough, and I'll see you at the boss fight and we'll discuss different options and the nodes on Rogue. Now the boss fight is going to be against a rogue. Now rogue has unblockable specials and true strike, so you cannot ghost, or you cannot use somebody that relies on their evade like Quake. Also there's going to be roll with the punches, so unless you have a buff on you, and every time you parry rogue, the timer is going to be shortened along with her own ability of 40%, so you might not be able to have enough time when you parry to retaliate. There's bubble shield as well, so every time you will block an attack, you will get a shield charge on you. After 10 charges, the 11th one will be unblockable, so you need to be careful about that. And rising sun, so whenever you will hit the opponent, for every hit you will get 1 fury on you, and after 10 furies you will get a degen. And to dispel them, you will need to use a heavy attack. And heavy hitter is whenever rogue will use a heavy attack that will be unblockable. So quite a few champions work really well here. The first one is gameplay given to me by Exterminator. He is using a Tigra. Her gameplay is all about her heavy attacks, and also her neutralize will not only stop the unstoppable, but also it's very easy to keep her to a corner and then intercept the special with heavy attacks, and you can easily kill her off with that. Next one example is an Archangel, but you can use anybody here. For Archangel, I am using White Magneto there. So what I've done, I've used guidance in the start of the fight, so every time I stun her, she shrugs it off or she reduces it very quick, so that I have a passive stun on him. And with that, I am just using the simple rotation of heavy attacks that will prevent the rising sun, and the neurotoxin will kill her off. You can use that with any heavy attack based champion. Just use White Magneto, so you can use Captain America Infinity War will work here as well. Quite a few of the champions that just rely on their heavy attacks, so you can avoid the rising sun degen, and also with White Magneto you can easily bypass the roll with the punches node. Now the next one is also the best champion I believe is going to be Wasp, because Wasp has built-in heavy attacks. All you need to do is to do your 4-hit combos and then use a heavy attack, and that will dispel all those furies on rogue, and you don't need to worry about the degen. And also the heavy attack does extra damage, so Wasp is a pretty good option for this rogue. And finally, I have done with Dr. Voodoo as well. Dr. Voodoo is pretty straightforward. I have Dr. Voodoo at rank 5 and sig 200, so I am just keeping her using my specials on odd combos. Whenever I use it on an odd combo, the duration of the debuffs is increased by 100%, so the stuns are longer and this ability accuracy is reduced on the defender. So with that, if I parry, I get a long parry. I can easily use 5, 6, 7, 8 hits as well, and that will easily give a special to rogue, and she can throw a special and I can retaliate, so the fight becomes super easy and super straightforward. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you found these tips and tricks helpful. Just one more video on Cavalier EQ, and then we can jump back onto 6.4.4, so stay tuned guys. And apart from that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.